What's going on, guys? Welcome in, welcome back. These messages riding on the frequency of love for the highest good. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Right away, the energy that was coming through here before I clicked record was this energy. Okay, well now I'm hearing change, which is interesting. But I was feeling this peaceful energy and like actually feeling like an opportunity of some kind. Like this is an opportunity for someone here to move forward on something. Now, it's like I'm seeing an opportunity either connect or some kind of like space and expanse. Like I'm looking out and seeing like a very clear road here. And like, so I'm feeling like it's your tapestry to do with what you to do, like something amazing with. You can do whatever you want with this, whatever this is. This, like, I think it's just your life now, whoever this is for. So someone's arriving at this like understanding that now they are moving into a life that they prefer, a community, a relationship with themselves that they prefer, which attracts the community they prefer and expels the community that like is no longer in alignment, or in that period of like decomposition I'm feeling is like coming to completion for whoever you are today. The vessel, wow. So there's just a clear plane here and you are here like to bring some type of creation or energy or intention or just your life. Yeah, like you are the vessel for which your life prospers now, and like you're seeing that, and so you're making choices that are in alignment with that in the direction that you want to go. And that's so beautiful. And I think like now I'm hearing that there's an energy of like peace coming over in terms of like, oh, there's an energy of someone feeling like they used to need to like go and like do and push and be, and now it's dissipating slower and slower, that need to prove or to like force or push or perceive or maybe fight, right? There's no need to fight anymore for someone here. That's what this is. This is a peaceful feeling. This is a loving feeling. It's a connected feeling. Someone's feeling very connected to themselves right now, in their heart, in their boundaries and what they need and what they want, and I think that like it's this beautiful energy of shadow integration as well. So the darkness here pouring into the light here, but on the other side of the darkness is more light. Isn't that interesting? It's like you gotta bridge. It's almost like going backwards, like against the current through the darkness, right? This is like 333 on the timer. So in order to get to the expansive, confirmation light for someone here. So it's like you need to swim across the river to get to the other side, but like the river's treacherous sort of, but the other side is like where safety or something, right? Like the energy of being on this side of the river is like they're closing in on you, like your fears or your, and now you have like, you're looking, almost like looking back across the river. I'm seeing you for someone here, and you're seeing that all as like, it's really interesting. I think like on this side of the river there's like energy that you align with now, and then I also see that like on the other side of the river, this is interesting, there's like that past, you see yourself, like do you remember in Harry Potter when, I don't remember the actual scene in the book, but it was like, did he think he saw his dad across the river or the lake or something? But it was actually like him it was just like him after he went back in time to save himself or something, right? So it's kind of giving me that energy, that trippy energy of you now being able to break open like these aspects of yourself and be really honest about them with yourself, and then like offering compassion and grace and understanding and peace and equilibrium, and like just really in acceptance, I think is what this energy is. Yeah, it's just, I almost felt like I went blank there, because it feels like, it does feel like peace, like nirvana, like Rumi's field, you know? And there are people who are like meeting you in the field. So the shadow here as well comes out. So confirmation, thank you Spirit, about the shadow work I was speaking about, right? 5:55 in the timer. Someone is really brave. Wow, you are my type of person, whoever you are. You are real and honest and vulnerable, and it's scary as fuck. You're willing to go it alone, and like you have so many people you're embracing yourself and all of your shadow aspects, your darkness, your light, you know, the places you have shame about, the places you have joy about, the places you like, you just are such an example, I feel like, for whoever this message is for. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And now the more that you continue to be the example, right, and like maybe the energy on the other side of the river was like this like attack of somehow, and you even have allies on that side of the river who like got mixed up and confused about some shit, and then felt the need to kind of be like vilify you almost. So you're like, all right, fuck this, I'm getting across the river, fuck this, I'm getting across the river. And then you did, and then now you still have like, you have these people that are like on their way across the river to you, you know, back to themselves. It's not even about you. You're all gonna be on this side of the river just like, deuces, this is tight. Like, what the fuck was that over there? Like, bye. You know what I mean? Maybe you're getting like, maybe, but in the meantime, you're on the other side of the river here, like being perceived and like just getting, you know what I mean? Like, just arrows and shots just fired, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, dang, you know, and not really the Cupid kind. Not yet, anyway. Maybe for someone here, I don't know. Because it's kind of like, that's the loving, because the energy that you see in the light around you on this side of the river is the energy of like infinite familial, like warm, like this is the type of energy that is infinite, that does not, it's like a low maintenance type of energy, because everyone's working on themselves, so it just feels good to be with, like, in harmony with one another, and there's nothing that you have to force or push. And there are people that like really are like on their way, and they're going to be like coming more into themselves and take, you know, the trash out or whatever that truck is doing outside here, you know, like the garbage, the shadow aspects of themselves. And it's so beautiful here. I like love this energy of you being an example here, and you just embracing this. Just these cards, the Fuzzy Prism Oracle, they're always like little aliens. Like, so I just feel like you're like this little alien, you're embracing all your little alien like qualities, and you're just like such a weird little fucker, and everyone's like, what a weird little fucker, and you're just like, I don't fucking care, fuck you. And they're like, we love you. And then you're like, no, I know, but like, why'd you have to hate me? Like, you had to hate me in order to love me more. It's weird. That's like the kind of energy that like you've always kind of carried. Like, people really come up into your energy, either they get mixed up somewhere along the way with you, and it's not like you're not willing to own your mistakes. You own all of your mistakes. You know better than anyone. You fucking threw yourself into the fucking the dam and then swam out of it across the river. You know what I mean? Like, so but the energy of you being misunderstood is the energy of you having to look so deeply at these parts of yourself in order to come into alignment and like harmonize into an equal space and a limitless space where confirmation, where you can reside infinitely. You know what I mean? This is infinite love and peace and joy and like possibility and wonder and like also pain and joy and pleasure and creativity and 1010 on the timer, confirmation, creativity. I think someone's learning more about like how creative they truly are. You know what I mean? Because it's like you're seeing the way that you're an example for others, and then you're seeing the way that others become examples for themselves. Then all of a sudden you're like, wait, look how powerful I am. Like at some point you have to really acknowledge that in yourself. You're like, whoa, look at all the changes that are happening around me just by me continuing on my path. And like, look what could have happened for others if you affirmed them and sent them on their path with love. You know what I mean? You are in a joyous relationship with someone you truly love and accept as they are, and they accept you as you are. That's what it is, sorry. With someone who truly loves and accepts me as I am. There you go. Yeah, and that's what you deserve. That's what you need. You make time for those you love. You are in a constant state of feeling love and kindness for others. Now this is new, huh? This is new. 1111 on the timer, confirmation. This is new. This is beautiful. This is you're being the example. You are healing before people's eyes. You are integrating an aspect of yourself that allows this love to flow freely, you know, in and out of your heart. You're like a little window, screen door, baby, and you're just sending that loving energy in and out of the world, even when you forget about it. So just keep in mind that when you're on the lonely banks of the river, just hold tight, like hold firm in that faith and that center, because there are people that are like on their way across the river, you know what I mean? Their own river, right? And that might send them toward, like, you know, like once they get across the river, you know, they settle in a different part of town or a state or country, or they just keep going across more rivers and more rivers, like 1212 on the timer. There's some, it's 1111 on the physical timeline too right now. No cap. Did I use that right? No cap? I just learned that recently. So, what was I saying there? 1212, something about confirmation. Love flows freely out of your heart. You make time for those you love. I kind of forgot. Maybe it wasn't important. Alright, well, I'm really excited for you to be taking like more care of yourself in this way. Oh, that's what it was. That people like settle across state, keep going past more rivers, and you might never see these people again. But that's okay. Like, that's okay. You know, you might not even see them across the river. It doesn't matter. It's not about you. You know, like, but what you're doing is you're just leading as an example and allowing that like river, that like rapid river, that like rageful river, to slowly over time turn into a river of love. 1313 on the timer, confirmation. A fluid river of love where everyone can come down, you know, bathe, wash their clothes, you know what I mean? I don't know, fucking swim in the watering hole. I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, y'all, I like that. I like this energy. It feels very peaceful, it feels very calm, feels very possible. Feels like so much is possible right now for you. And I'm excited to see where you take it. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you in another reading very soon.